we ready? Hi, my name is Mary. This is my partner, Doug's. And we just completed week 9 of the 90-day program with Jesus. And week 9, there's so much packed into every day here. I'm like, week 9, let's see. And so we looked at what is joining. We looked at what is miscreation. We looked at what is our concepts about heaven, God, and hell. So there was a lot packed into that week. We also watched a movie, Tame Your Dragon Part 2, which brings up so many of the themes that are brought up. The movie that's selected each week for the 90-day brings up themes for that week. So there were 2 questionnaires in particular in these questionnaires. Have us step back and ask Jesus, what is miscreation? And then what are my concepts about miscreation? Or what is God? And what does Jesus say about who God is? And so it's constantly checking in, because what we do is we'll get the questionnaire and we write the question in our journal, and then we check in with Jesus and write down what we hear. And then we talk to each other about what we're hearing. And so what I saw for myself about miscreation this week is that I don't want to own it. I don't want to own that this world is a result of the thoughts of the ego mind. I want the world to be real. And so just really digging deep into the power of the mind to make up a fantasy about what it wants to see, and not wanting to own that, not wanting to see that this is so. And then from there, we started looking at what are my concepts about God, and then asking Jesus, who is God? And that was very profound, because, the ego mind, my I know mind wants to think it knows who God is and what God is and what creation is. But then when I go within and I start asking, what I hear is something different. And what I hear is something that that points to peace instead of all the kerfuffle and the upset. So it seems that much of our process is looking at our desires for certain experiences. My desire for upset or that awakening is going to be difficult. As some of the desires we looked at this week, and taking them all the way down in the joining with Jesus and with our mighties, to get down to really looking at how much I really want to see miscreation as real, and really stay with the relishing until it begins to lighten up, and it begins to be sometimes funny, often funny, at how seriously I take all this, and how Jesus keeps reinforcing how important it is to step back and pause and check in and ask for his interpretation. Thank you.
So, when I asked Jesus about what miscreation is, it's like the answer was all the stories I going in my head, and all the feelings, emotions, everything that comes up is miscreation. And looking out for salvation in the world. I believe that my happiness comes from the world. Like there are forms in the world and it will come from that. That is miscreation. And I saw that I believe that God is going to take away my happiness. He's here to take away my happiness. He doesn't want me to see happy, Yeah, my all thoughts and everything is going against God. It's in the opposite direction. There was a question if I am willing to go empty handed to God. Am I willing to leave aside all my concepts about my life, about myself, and let Jesus show me what life is? And am I willing to release all my concepts to Him? And about heaven and hell. So when things go according the way I want it, I believe it's heaven, and when it's go opposite to what I want, it feels like a hell. But I do not see the difference that what I want is also hell, and He is pointing towards what real heaven is. My question was, am I if I'm willing to go empty-handed to my brother, or whenever I join, I want to hold some part of me and not openly share everything what I'm feeling. It's like holding that secret from God. I do not want God to enter in that part. The same way I do not want my brother to see that part of me. Yeah, that's it.
Mm.
Thank you.